Well, a special feel in this arena tonight for more reasons than one, but of course the centerpiece is the former two-division UFC champion, the future Hall of Famer Conor McGregor, returning to the proven ground here tonight. He fought 3 times in 2016, just once in 2018. Everybody's excited to see what version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
There are more Irish flags in the building than you'll find anywhere in the United States of America, and it's all for the notorious one. Conor McGregor has taken his country, put it on his back, and rode it to superstardom. He is a fantastic fighter, has really good takedown defense, which allows him to keep the fights on the feet where guys are always in danger. You're constantly in danger whenever you're fighting Conor McGregor, because the moment you attack, that counter left hand is like a piston, and he can shut your lights out with one strike.
Yeah, that McGregor counter left hand, truly one of the best weapons in mixed martial arts today. A master when it comes to movement and distance management, and also just rising to the occasion, right? When all eyeballs are on him, and you've experienced this as well, the ability on fight night to shine.
All the distractions, Conor is able to shut them out, and he goes into the octagon, is focused, and always gets the job done.
The notorious Conor McGregor has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, so here it is, the latest example of the UFC making the biggest and best fights possible. Khamzat Chimaev looking to stay undefeated. And he's fighting Conor McGregor, which means the entirety of the sports world is watching.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where you think Khamzat can go to the next level. If he can get this done, his life will change in ways that he could never imagine. But for everything that people say about Conor McGregor, he's a fighter. He will not back down from any challenge. And tonight he takes on one of the most daunting ones of his career as he faces off against Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, submission defense on full display. display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Whiffs on the right hand. Pretty good jab there by Chimaev. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. His misses are empty. All right, so second blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. Oh, now he's attacking his own triangle. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
Knee on belly.
1 minute now to go in round 1.
Changing the position.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. So Khamzat Chimaev thus far at his suffocating best. There are not a lot of welterweights and middleweights that can deal with his physicality on the ground.
Well, it just looks like when you're under him and he takes you down that he's just almost smothering. He's one of those big, dense, tough wrestlers that when he gets top position, he makes you pay. That's exactly what he's done today. He has employed his strategy to perfection, and that is why he looks so good.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight, but I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John, and the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
Bambi.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. With conviction to the body.
Another big body to the land.
Chimaev gets the takedown. Could be big here. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight. Huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to his spot.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here. 3 minutes to go. Going for a submission. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he...
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
He's got to be careful here.
You need to fight back.
These ground strikes are just brutal.
Nice transition.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Get this takedown.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Makes you think right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Dark choke attempt here.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut. Knee on belly, punches up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped.
Chimaev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, McGregor's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Beautiful transition.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, McGregor's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Chimaev's back to the north-south. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, Got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Passes the half guard now.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
You gotta fight back.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by McGregor. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Under 2 minutes to go. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense.
Oh, got to keep pressing here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Fight back.
Getting them out here.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh! Now trying to trap an arm.
What a tight arm.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Fight back.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, you can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Gets back to his feet. Man, these guys have some... Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Heavy on top and working his elbow.
He passes to half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Conor.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, McGregor's in half guard now.
Oh, nice.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
He's got to be careful here.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. So we go under a minute to go in the fight. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 5, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by submission here tonight. Prevailing wisdom was if he was able to get his grappling going and get the fight to the mat, submission would probably materialize, and it did.
The submission shows itself because once again he proves that when he can get you where he wants you, you are in trouble. You're in danger. He was always one step ahead of his opponent, got this position, got the submission victory, and it's onward and upwards once again for Khamzat.
And now we'll see what Mick Maynard and the brass do with Khamzat Chimaev. Sean Shelby certainly will have an opinion on that, but a huge submission win for Khamzat Chimaev.